Brace yourself for a mind-altering journey into the uncharted territories of the internet. Today we unveil the secrets of Web3, a digital wonderland where innovation knows no bounds. In this video, we're going to explain in simple terms what Web3 is and how it's different from Web 1 and Web 2. Web 1.0, the read-only era. Web 1 was the first generation of the internet, and it was characterized by static content. Remember the late 90s when the internet was like a library. You could visit, browse the aisles, but couldn't contribute. It's like a museum, a curated exhibition of content to look at but not to touch or alter. Web 2.0, the read-write era. Web 2 was the second generation of the internet, and it was characterized by user-generated content. For example, social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter allowed users to share their thoughts and experiences with a wider audience. As we fast forward to the early 2000s, the read-write phase of Web 2 evolved into an interactive hub like a gigantic playground where we could create content, post pictures of our latest culinary adventures, or blog about our favorite books. Now we didn't just consume information, we could create our own content, express opinions, share experiences, shop online, and even manage our finances from the comfort of our own homes. It's like a city that never sleeps, with shops, banks, and parks open round the clock. Web 3.0, the read, write, and own era. Here we are not just passive consumers or content creators, we are also owners and key contributors. Web3 is the third generation of the internet and is characterized by decentralization. Data is stored on a distributed network rather than on a centralized server. This means that users have more control over their data and they are not reliant on a single company to access it. Web3 is like a democratic society where we don't just exist but actively participate and have a stake in the community. Another example is partnership and participation. Picture this. With Web3, you could be a part owner of your favorite music streaming platform, influencing its playlist decisions because they are owned and managed by members and not by any central authority. Or in an online game, you're not just leveling up, you're earning in-game items that are uniquely yours and tradable. And that's not all. Web3 introduces an exciting feature, immersive 3D reality. Imagine stepping into a world where digital experiences transcend boundaries and become truly immersive. With Web3, you can immerse yourself in lifelike 3D environments where you're not just an observer, but an active participant in a whole new dimension. Now let's dive into the fascinating world of cryptocurrencies, decentralized finance or DeFi, and non-fungible tokens, NFTs. These concepts might sound daunting, but let's take a step back. You use money every day without needing to understand the intricacies of financial systems, right? The same will be true for technologies like cryptocurrencies, DeFi, and NFTs. There are early Web3 concepts that might soon become as common as sending an email or making an online payment. Sure, Web3 is still a young buck, but just like the early days of the internet, its full potential is still on the horizon. But that's where the thrill lies. You have the opportunity to actively shape this era, to explore, learn, and capitalize on these new prospects. So come on board and let's ride this tech tsunami together and join our Web 3D reality community today.